Hey everybody, hope you're having a lovely day on this fine Monday morning. I just wanted to go through a quick video on my gripes and concerns about this Traxxas Stampede vehicle. I've seen people that have made videos on different things, how they complain about the car, and I've seen different complaints, but one thing I haven't seen is someone who's driven these cars, the Traxxas Stampede 2-wheel drive, brushed version, upgraded to VXL, and done a review on how the car actually drives and handles. And my short and quick summary of this RC vehicle is it is insanely fun, but I would say it is a jack of all trades, but a master of none. And that is one of the reasons why I would sell this RC car, and I am not the biggest fan of the Stampede. I do have a lot of fun with it, I can't deny that. But fundamentally, this vehicle, despite what you do to it, is a not good handling vehicle, especially when you apply VXL upgrades to it. From a standstill, it will just do wheelies and stuff, so you need a wheelie bar on it because all the electronics weight is at the back. So your options are to either put weight up at the front here, which you're putting more stress on your system. Why would you want to put more weight to make your motor work harder? The car already weighs a certain amount. So ideally, you'd like to use the electronics to redistribute the weight, but I don't want to get into that. I'm a fan of how the stock electronics locations are, so I'm not moving around the weight that way. And then the other option is this has a slipper clutch, so you could adjust the slipper clutch so your clutch slips instead of the thing doing a wheelie. The problem is that slipper clutch, when you adjust it, it doesn't stay. So unless you use some thread locker, which would assume would be a pain in the ass for making constant adjustments and trying to dial stuff in, I would find it, even if I found the perfect amount of slippage so the truck goes but it doesn't wheelie, the slipper clutch would not stay in that position for more than like 2 runs. Like it would loosen itself after like 2 runs, or it would be too tight and then the thing would wheelie. So you can't really like drag race with it, or not as ideal as you'd like to. It's not amazing for drifting. It might be better now. I just locked the rear differential, so now both wheels are always locked in the rear, but it has an open differential, which makes it drive like absolute garbage in so many situations. Like you'll be slowing down and you'll be giving it throttle, and when you turn sharp, it lifts one of the inside wheels up, and you would have all your power go to the inside wheel, and the outside wheel with grip has no power. And then just the general driving dynamics of this car on the road and stuff, no one talks about this. The fundamental experience of driving this car, which you have to learn when you're driving it, is anytime you're on the power and the weight goes to the rear of the car, you have so little steering input, even when the tires are on the ground. If you're on the throttle, you have so little grip. So you turn a lot, you turn a little, and the car doesn't change direction. But then if you get off the gas, or if you hit the brakes, not even that, but just simply getting off the gas transfers the weight all to the front of the car, and then the rear has so little grip, and then the front actually turns because the tires in the front are like, oh yeah, now we have fucking grip, so we're gonna fucking do something. So it's this constant, my least enjoyable thing about trying to drive this car consistently and controlled, like say I'm like racing against my brother and stuff. I'll be going and I'm on the throttle and it's gonna be understeering for me, and then when I get off the throttle, it's gonna almost oversteer. So you go from one extreme to the other, and it happens so quickly. So basically, from driving this car, I've had to use that to actually get the car to turn. So like, for example, if I'm trying to go wider on the turn, you actually just give it more gas, and then it will understeer, and then you make the corner. Or say you need to go sharper, you're gonna get off the gas, you're gonna let those front tires get a lot of grip, and you're gonna rotate the car super quickly. But that is annoying to have to drive the car. Like, you have to adapt to this car to drive it. It's because of a few issues. The open differential is an issue. It should be a limited slip differential. I wanted to spend no money on it, so I just locked it. So I'll see how that performs. The chassis has the high center of gravity, which for jumping and stuff is probably okay. But for a driving thing, like, it is not good to have such a high center of gravity on an RC car. And for jumping, the way this comes stock, you can't even jump it significantly because these shock caps are a notorious issue. As it's happened like 3 times on this rear one where the shock cap will just blow off the shock and then your shock explodes, and then you have to rebuild your shock, or you have to think. So the stock shocks don't, like, you can't jump the thing. So that's why it's kind of like, okay, so what do I even do with this? And then, like, you drive it on dirt and stuff, and dirt it's fun for. I would say dirt and sand is probably, and loose surfaces are probably the most fun for this. I don't know. But yeah, so that's my experience with the Stampede. I do not like its driving dynamics. It's a lot of fun, and I have fun driving it, but this is not a precision machine. This is a jack of all trades and a master of none. Thank you for watching my video. Have a great day.